Rose Hanbury, the aristocrat who shocked the public. Rose Hanbury, a name long associated with the British aristocracy and royal circles, recently made a shocking announcement that left the public stunned and eager to learn more about her future. Known for her calm demeanor, beauty, and closeness to the British royal family, Rose's life was once filled with quiet luxury and high-profile events. However, her latest public statement has raised eyebrows and led many to speculate about what comes next for the woman who once stood at the center of media attention. Rose's public persona was always a balancing act, walking the tightrope between aristocratic duty and royal intrigue. She was frequently seen at royal events and functions, often in the presence of Prince William and Kate Middleton. However, her connection to the royal family has not been without scrutiny, particularly when rumors about her personal life began to surface. Speculations, especially regarding an alleged affair with Prince William, made headlines and caused a wave of media attention that Rose neither sought nor welcomed. Against this backdrop, her recent announcement to step away from public life has come as both a surprise and a relief for those who have followed her journey over the years. The timing of her announcement was as unexpected as its content. Rose had always been a private person, rarely sharing details of her personal life and keeping a low profile despite the media's relentless interest. However, her decision to reveal her intentions was not merely personal. It was a statement to the world that she was ready to take control of her narrative. For those who had speculated about her future, the suddenness of her departure from the public stage left everyone wondering what had prompted such a dramatic shift. Was it the toll of years in the spotlight, the invasive coverage of her life and relationships, or something else entirely? As the world eagerly awaited her next move, social media platforms exploded with reactions. Some applauded her for reclaiming her privacy, while others questioned what her decision meant for her future. For Rose, this moment marked the beginning of a new chapter, one where she would no longer be defined by the expectations of her past, but would instead define her future on her own terms. It was an announcement that promised to reshape her legacy and perhaps inspire others to take control of their own stories, no matter how public their lives had once been. Underscore 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 underscore. A background full of mystery. To fully appreciate the significance of Rose Hanbury's announcement, we must first understand her background, an upbringing that blended privilege, tradition, and eventual rebellion. Rose was born into a prestigious aristocratic family, the daughter of Charles and Fiona Hanbury, well-respected figures within British high society. Her family's wealth and standing provided her with a comfortable and well-cushioned life from an early age. Rose was expected to follow a traditional path, one that would see her join the ranks of the British elite, attend prestigious schools, and perhaps eventually marry into another noble family. But Rose was never content to simply follow the conventional path laid out for her. While her peers pursued lives defined by their family names and wealth, Rose harbored different dreams. She was drawn to the arts, particularly photography, and found herself increasingly distanced from the rigid expectations of aristocratic life. This divergence from the norm would shape much of her later years. Though her family was supportive, there was an unspoken expectation that Rose would eventually take on the role of a dutiful aristocrat, marry well, play the part of the noblewoman, and live her life quietly and gracefully in the public eye. Her passion for the arts and creativity eventually led her down a different road, one that intersected with the royal family in unexpected ways. As a young woman, Rose's natural beauty and charm caught the attention of the British royal family. She was often seen at royal events and formed a close friendship with Kate Middleton, who would eventually marry Prince William. Rose Hanbury, the complex relationship with the royals. Prince William brought Rose Hanbury into the royal orbit, and although she was never officially a part of the royal family, her proximity to them meant her life was constantly under scrutiny. The media's fascination with her only grew stronger as she attended more royal events, and with each appearance, the rumors about her personal life became increasingly invasive. Despite the attention, Rose remained largely quiet, offering very little to the press. Her composed demeanor and ability to maintain an air of mystery only fueled the media's curiosity. This early phase of her life, shaped by her aristocratic upbringing and royal connections, created a persona of grace, intellect, and elegance, but also one that was enigmatic and difficult to fully grasp. It was this complexity that made her decision to step away from the public eye all the more shocking, as it was unexpected from someone who had spent years as an understated, yet significant figure in British high society. Underscore 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 underscore. A royal connection. One of the most captivating aspects of Rose Hanbury's life has been her relationship with the British royal family, particularly with Prince William and Kate Middleton. As a member of the aristocratic elite, Rose had long been part of the social circles frequented by the royals. Her close friendship with Kate, which began long before Kate's marriage to Prince William, cemented her place in the royal spotlight. Rose's presence at countless royal events, from charity galas to state functions, symbolized the enduring connection between the British aristocracy and the monarchy. However, her relationship with Prince William grew more complicated over time. The tabloids began swirling with rumors about her connection to the prince, and speculation about a potential affair sparked public gossip. Although these rumors were never substantiated, they cast a shadow over Rose's otherwise serene and composed public image. The media's obsession with her personal life only intensified. Every public appearance was analyzed, and every interaction with the royal family was scrutinized. The relentless focus became increasingly burdensome, and the strain from these rumors, combined with the demands of her aristocratic role, began to take a toll on Rose. Despite the growing media frenzy, Rose maintained her privacy, choosing to shield her personal life from public view. However, this did little to quell the rumors, which continued to follow her wherever she went. While Kate and William's public life remained stable and seemingly happy, the speculation surrounding Rose's relationship with the couple persisted, creating tension and challenges for all involved. For Rose, the constant scrutiny became overwhelming. The once close connection with the royal family, initially built on friendship and mutual respect, grew increasingly complicated and difficult to navigate. The royal ties that had elevated her status in British society turned into a source of unwanted attention and pressure. Ultimately, Rose made the difficult decision to step back from the public eye. The royal connection that had once symbolized her aristocratic elegance had become a double-edged sword. Her departure marked the end of an era, one defined by her close ties to one of the world's most famous families, yet also marred by the challenges and relentless attention those connections brought. Marred by the constant intrusion of the public eye, Rose Hanbury's life took a dramatic turn due to a twist of fate. The constant media scrutiny reached a boiling point when rumors about her alleged affair with Prince William made headlines. Whispers that had been circulating for months suddenly exploded into full-fledged tabloid stories. These rumors threatened to overshadow every aspect of Rose's life, pushing her into the forefront of a scandal she never sought. The public's obsession with her personal life became so intense that it began to take a toll on her mental and emotional health. What had once been a life of quiet luxury and elegance was now under a relentless microscope, with every move analyzed and every word twisted. The pressure of dealing with such a high-profile scandal was compounded by Rose's desire to maintain her dignity and privacy. A naturally private person, she found the constant rumors surrounding her and the royal family to be something she had never signed up for. Rose's decision to step away from public life wasn't merely a response to the media, it was an act of self-preservation. The emotional toll of being thrust into the center of a scandal had become unbearable, and it was clear she needed a break from the public's insatiable appetite for drama. Though the rumors about her relationship with Prince William were never substantiated, the damage to Rose's reputation had already been done. The relentless attention made it nearly impossible for her to enjoy any semblance of normalcy. Her social circle shrank, and her public appearances became increasingly rare as she withdrew from the spotlight. For Rose, the media scrutiny became a prison, a place where she could no longer live freely without constant judgment. This led her to make the difficult decision to step back, reclaim her privacy, and live life on her own terms. As the media speculated about her future, many began to wonder if Rose would ever return to public life. Could she ever escape the shadow of the rumors? Would she reclaim her place in aristocracy, or had public opinion forever altered her path? Rose's announcement to step away was her way of taking control of the narrative. It allowed her to escape the prison of public opinion and focus on what truly mattered to her, her family, her health, and her well-being. Yet the question remained, would the public ever truly let her go? Then, just when the world thought it had seen all there was to see, Rose Hanbury made a surprising and unexpected announcement that left everyone reeling. In a well-publicized interview, Rose declared that she would be stepping away from the limelight entirely. Her reasoning? After years of being at the center of public scrutiny, she sought to redefine her life on her own terms. Fascination surrounded Rose Hanbury's revelation that she wanted to prioritize her family, health, and personal happiness. This announcement sent shockwaves through the media and the public. How could someone so embedded in the fabric of British society and so intertwined with the royal family simply walk away? It was a brave and, to some, controversial decision. Yet, it seemed that Rose had finally reached a point in her life where peace and privacy outweighed the demands of fame and public attention. For her, the choice wasn't about rejecting her past, but embracing a future that she could define for herself. Her announcement ignited a flurry of discussions across social media. Supporters praised her decision to focus on her well-being and family, while critics argued it was an attempt to divert attention from her personal life. Choosing this path in the wake of public scrutiny was seen by many as a powerful statement. Rose appeared to be reclaiming her life and her narrative, asserting that she would no longer be defined by rumors, tabloid stories, or the expectations of others. The decision was met with mixed reactions, but Rose made it clear that she had no regrets. This was her life, and she was determined to live it on her own terms. As the world speculated on what came next for her, one thing became clear. Rose Hanbury had finally chosen herself. Her announcement marked the first step toward a new chapter, one where she would no longer be defined by the spotlight but by her own choices and values. The struggle for privacy. For someone like Rose Hanbury, born into the spotlight, maintaining privacy had always been a constant battle. From a young age, she was accustomed to the expectations placed upon her due to her aristocratic background and connection to the royal family. While the glamour of such a life might seem enviable to many, it often came with a high price. The scrutiny of her every move, constant media coverage, and relentless rumors about her personal life created a suffocating atmosphere that grew as her proximity to the royal family deepened. Despite being in the public eye for much of her life, Rose had managed to maintain a sense of privacy. However, the media's obsession with her personal life made it increasingly difficult to keep anything under wraps. Her relationship with Prince William, for instance, was endlessly scrutinized. Even after rumors of an affair were dispelled, the damage had already been done. She found herself in the midst of a storm that threatened to engulf everything she held dear. Every gesture, every glance, and every public appearance was dissected, leaving little room for the private moments she yearned for. This constant invasion of her personal space brought Rose to a breaking point. The stress of living under such intense scrutiny took a toll on her mental and emotional health. Her decision to step back from the public spotlight was not just a response to the media frenzy, it was a necessary step for her well-being. She needed to reclaim her life, step out of the public eye, and regain some semblance of normalcy. Her announcement was not just a statement about her future, it was an assertion of her right to privacy, something she felt had been stripped away over the years. Though Rose's decision to step away was courageous, it was not without challenges. The media, which had once elevated her, now viewed her retreat as another story. The question on everyone's mind was, Would she ever truly escape the spotlight? Rose's attempt to reclaim her privacy was seen by some as an admission of defeat, but for her, it was a personal victory. By walking away from the public eye, she took control of her narrative, showing that even the most public figures have the right to set their own boundaries. The ripple effect on the royal family. Rose Hanbury's decision to step away from public life had ramifications that extended far beyond her personal sphere. Her connection to the royal family had been one of the defining aspects of her public life, and her departure inevitably raised questions about its impact on the royal family itself. Rose had long been a fixture at royal events, and her friendship with Kate Middleton placed her in a unique position within royal circles. With her announcement, many speculated on how this would affect her relationships with the royals and the dynamics within the family. For Kate Middleton, Rose's exit from the public eye might have been a relief, given the media's incessant focus on their friendship. Although Kate had always stood by her friend, the rumors surrounding Rose undoubtedly put a strain on their relationship. The media often sensationalized their connection, sometimes inventing scandals where none existed. Kate, a paragon of grace and decorum, found herself drawn into this media frenzy, which only intensified as Rose became a more prominent public figure. While their friendship was genuine, the scrutiny of their every interaction had taken its toll. For both women, the relentless attention underscored the challenges of maintaining genuine relationships under the harsh glare of public and media attention. It was difficult for Kate to maintain the normalcy she so valued. For Prince William, Rose's announcement to step back from the public stage was a moment of both relief and concern. While the rumors about him and Rose had never been substantiated, they caused significant public and private strain. The media's focus on their alleged affair had undoubtedly affected William and Kate's relationship, and it was a subject that many believed weighed heavily on the Duke of Cambridge. As the world speculated about what had truly happened behind closed doors, the royal family's handling of the situation became increasingly important. Rose's decision to step away allowed the royal family to distance themselves from the persistent rumors, but it also highlighted the challenges the royals face in managing public perception. While the media and the public may have viewed Rose's decision as a dramatic departure from the royal spotlight, it was ultimately a personal choice made for her own peace of mind. However, it had significant consequences for how the world viewed her relationship with the royal family. The question remained, would Rose ever fully escape the glare of public attention, or would her ties to the royals continue to shape her legacy? The ripple effects of her decision would likely be felt for years to come, not only by Rose but also by the royal family, who would have to navigate the aftermath of this unexpected turn of events. Rose's new chapter. After years of being at the center of royal rumors and public scrutiny, Rose Hanbury's decision to retreat from the public spotlight marked the beginning of a new chapter in her life. For many, this might seem like the end of her story, but for Rose, it was merely the start of a more private and introspective journey. With her newfound sense of freedom, she had the opportunity to focus on what mattered most: her family, her personal growth, and her future. Rose's decision to leave the limelight was not a rejection of her past, but a chance to reclaim the narrative of her life. While the world had once been obsessed with her connection to the royal family, she was now determined to carve out a life uniquely her own. The pressures of being in the public eye had left her weary, and stepping back allowed her to prioritize her happiness and well-being. It was an opportunity to explore new passions, reconnect with old friends, and perhaps even rediscover the person she had been before the constant scrutiny took its toll. Though Rose's decision to retreat from the public stage may have shocked some, it was an inspiring reminder that even those who seemed to have it all face their struggles. For Rose, it was a way to take back control of her life and her story. She was no longer willing to live for the expectations of others or be defined by the rumors that surrounded her. Instead, she was ready to embrace the future with open arms, unburdened by the weight of public opinion. This new chapter in Rose's life will likely be marked by privacy and introspection. She may no longer be seen at royal events or featured in the tabloids, but that doesn't mean her story has ended. Far from it. Rose's journey is one of reinvention, in which she will continue to grow and evolve, finding fulfillment outside the spotlight. Her decision to step back was not just a personal choice. It was a testament to the power of taking control of one's life, no matter the circumstances. As the world watches her next move, Rose has demonstrated that the true measure of a person's legacy is not how they are seen by the public, but how they live their life in pursuit of happiness and fulfillment. What do you think about Rose Hanbury's decision to step back from the public eye? Do you believe it's the right choice for her, or do you think she should have stayed in the spotlight? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this story and other exciting developments. See you in the next video.